Hey everyone, Mherex here, bringing you another video. It's the daily news. Sorry it's a little bit later today. I got vacation tomorrow, so getting a lot done. Got vacation brain, all that jazz. So let's kind of get into the news. Uh, let's start with Showdown actually. So Showdown's going on, and they're doing something new-ish, or at least new to me. With brackets. Right. So let's kind of check it out. So, you guys know that I've been saying it's kind of weird that, lower brackets don't get much. Well, they're getting chests now, but the lower brackets have lower rewards, but still, oh, look at that. Tyler Breeze is in there, by the way. A lot of people don't have Tyler Breeze. So, check your league. You get 15 chests. I'm in league 14 to 17, 5-star silvers. A lot of good stuff in here for me. Lot of good stuff in here for me. Right, and then shards and possibly plates. So yeah, it's pretty cool. First place gets 15. It looks like. Let's take a look in here. Just claim all these while we're here. It's not showing it there. It's here. Yeah, first place gets 15, second gets 14, third gets 13, fourth gets 10, right? Fifth gets sixth. So that's a nice distribution of Showdown rewards. If you're wondering what's in the top league, it looks pretty tasty, right? Like 6-star silvers, bunch of new ones, bunch of good ones. Also got a bunch of useful shards in here, right? Just really, really good. And then it looks like a better plate selection too. So pretty dang cool. Pretty hyped about that, I guess. Yeah. Accurate. I would say I'm hyped about that. Yes. All right. So that's going on for Showdown. Now, a couple other things to note, guys, and this is worth knowing about. There's some really big boosts. Get the tables. That's Dudley Boys starting 10 MP. Ministry of Darkness, 200% gem damage. New Bloodline, 200% gem damage. New Judgment Day, 2 starting MP reduction on defense. Head Shrinkers, +4 starting move charge for all moves on defense. But beyond that, there's a ton of new tag links, right? So when you go into your Showdown tasks here for the Showdown contest, you're going to want to use them if you can. Like Gunther, Ludwig Kaiser have 300% boost, or the other guy, Vinci, right? Acolytes have a massive 200% boost for their tag team. Dudley's, I think, is 300%, right? So the Bloodline, the new Bloodline with Solo has the boost. The Ministry has the boost going on, but there's a bunch of new tag links, so make sure and check those out. Use that to your advantage. Most of the tasks you can one and done on a bigger account, right? With Strap and having the link. This account won't one and done it, but you guys get what I'm saying, right? So other scoring methods are the typical loot coins and that stuff. These are typically really good up to the free chest, and then very big diminishing return on the midweeks, right? Like, it's some econs, some tokens, nothing like, you want to kill yourself spending wise. There's 2,000 armory currency, right? But keep in mind, you can buy, like, I think it's like 25,000 for $20. So you don't want to be spending a ton to get these. If you get them, cool. If not, that's fine too, right? So yeah, final chest is a random plate. You could hit a home run, right? Home runs, and then some not such home runs. So again, in my opinion, the final milestone's not worth spending for, but if you get there, cool, right? So there's that. Kickoff tour still going on. Make sure claim your daily blitz ticket. Do your blitzes for your faction. That's what you got to do for these. If your faction gets into the bonus, everybody gets nice limited time prize wall options. I'll cover that in a video tomorrow. Prize wall breakdown for the MLC. So make sure you're doing that. This is getting your keys, doing your tours and all that in these ones. So make sure and do that. Get all that done. Speaking of, let's check out the tours. There's not really any. They dropped a bunch of week-long new ones. So you have all week. Well, technically you have more than all week, right? You just need to get them done before Friday if you want them to count for this week's faction event. Otherwise, they'll count towards next week. So no great rush yet on any tours. Tomorrow, if they drop, I don't think they're going to drop one, which is kind of nice on week one. These are still the same as they were, but the Showboat and the Powerhouse are the two new ones today. So Alistair Black, if you have him for the Showboats, and then Powerhouse is Julia if you got Julia. Otherwise they should be open, right? Any Powerhouse, any Showboat. So there's that on the tours for today. As far as like expiring timer, I think the only thing to worry about today, nope, you still have 2 days for the Gunther one and 2 days for the Elba Fire kickoff one. So pretty good with that. So it's just Showdown, do your blitzes, your daily speed tour, which these continue to be great. Just, you know, be checking your STIP store since you may have more currency than you're used to. Finishing up shards for somebody, right? Liv and McCool can show up in here, 2.4 million, 1.6. So, you know, these are a really nice combo with STIP, getting more STIP rewards into the fold, so to speak. Who hits hardest men? Pretty easy. Just use your hardest hitter. It's not a big deal. Leaderboards aren't worth chasing or anything like that, right? They're just whatever. It's just some extra. So to me, it's not anything even on Mherex I would use props for or anything like that. I just go in, do my stuff, get out. Leaderboard is complete waste of time on these, in my opinion. Obviously, you can do you. But yeah. So that's what we got there for tours. Not too much new. There are, I believe, some new offers today. Some of them kind of interesting. One just popped up there. So let's take a look at offers. So Gunther, I don't know that did they do this last month with the reworked black? 4 pulls, 6-star silver, 3,000 shards. You want to get yourself a head start on your Gunther. I mean, keep in mind the fees will be free, but really you're getting 4 pulls for $7 in the Gunther's bonus, or vice versa, however you want to look at it. So don't mind that offer at all. Farouk, 6-star silver with 5 pulls, $10. Don't mind that offer. Same thing with Bradshaw. If these are guys you don't have and you want them, you get the pulls. Can't be mad about that. You'd rather have both. Even better value though. 7 pulls, $15. Both of them, right? So yeah, pretty cool. And then if you want the Acolytes plate, $30 with 15 pulls. I personally don't think it's worth it. Sub plate has 50% damage, but at least it's something, right? So that's cool. Devon shards with pulls, $2 a pull, some extra shards, okay, whatever. You know, these are just whatever, right? Solo shards, pulls, if it recruits him, I get it. Same thing with Viscera, I get it. Otherwise, it's what it is, right? All of them are kind of like, you know, $2.50 a pull here, 55. These are like less than $2, so there's that. You know, your econ ones, I never love those. These are $2 a pull with tokens. It is just what it is. All of it's better than those, right? We talked about the hype yesterday. Yeah, I mean, just buy these. Are if you're what you're after is armory currency, it's just cheaper to buy them, but also wait till the end of the month. You get the best deal. You get pulls with them usually. We are selling energy for Showdown. Lame. This comes with loot coins, so it's a little better than normal, but don't love it. Claim your free daily blitz ticket for the tour. I think this is the starting loot, though, by the way, so it's not going to help you with the event going live with these. Obviously, 30 energy for 20 is better than 10 for 10, right? So this is even better value, 7,000 TP and coin and 7 pulls. So if you're going to do it, unfortunately, that's the better value. I hate saying it because I don't like the energy being sold here. Again, keep in mind, I mean, I guess potentially you could go for tokens if you really want them for Elba Fire, but a higher league should have her fuse at 6-star silver at the end. If they keep doing that, I'll check on Mherex account on my phone while we're going through this and make sure that's still the case. It should be. I didn't actually check to start this month. So, yeah, it is. So, right, yeah. Which I like that they do that. It's up to you if that's something you want to do. Cool. If not, it's not for me. Backstage pass we talked about being good deal, good value kind of thing. And yeah, that's it. I don't think there's any new prize walls. Nope. So I guess we'll just check out the new loot, which is the tag team blitzkrieg loot. All right. 55 pull. That's $100. 3 featured. 10 pulls. There's a bunch of different offers. 1 mega rare. All right. So your featured odds 1.53%. So 100 pulls, you get 1.5, right? So 55 pulls, not quite 1, except you get the 3 guaranteed. So you'll probably get 3 guaranteed. Possibility of a 4th featured if you do a mega. Nothing crazy. Mega rares 6.8%. So generally when it's these cheaper loopholes, like in the sense that you get 55 for a mega, it's usually a weaker pool. Let's see if that holds true. I mean, there's some good stuff in here, right? For sure. But then you get some not such good stuff, which I'm sure is weighted heavier. Yeah, I mean, there's some good stuff. Then there's some shards. I don't love it, to be honest. Mega rare. Let's see if there's shards in here too. Not really. Rare. I actually prefer shards on loots like these, by the way. If you're close to somebody, some yeet. Some of those. Some armory currency if you get it, cool. But again, keep in mind you can just straight up buy it with probably much better odds. And then your commons. It's whatever. This is not a loot I would pull for or recommend, but it's fine if that's what you want to do. Keep in mind we do get a lot of 2-for-1s and sometimes 3-for-1 loots during the month, so if you're just itching to do that, I would save. You're not getting a lot of bang for your buck in the bonus milestones, so to me it's not a great time to spend, but as always, you can do you. I think this showdown, I don't really see a reason personally to spend for energy still in the midweek. I'll get where I can get on Mherex account. Obviously, free to play is not spending at all. But Mherex account, I'll just get where I can get. I don't feel like spending on energy is worth it for the chests because we don't know how they're going to pay out yet, right? So I'll just kind of assume it's mostly going to be shards, right? And randomly distributed shards until I know differently. So it's not one I'm going like ham for or anything like that. I just plan on, you know, chill, doing my thing, getting my attacks in, being efficient, that kind of thing. So that's kind of my take on it. I think it's a fine midweek. These are low stress to me. I like them. You know, not a lot of FOMO, not a lot of reason to like tempt you to open the wallet. It's my kind of midweek, to be honest, right? So yeah, I think that's what I got for the news today, guys. I really should have recorded this earlier. Apologize, it was a short one. Anyway, but yeah, not a lot going on. Big thing is just use those new tag links. Check them out. They're really good. And you'll hit way harder than you think, and the tasks aren't so bad. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. Hopefully you have a great day. I'm on vacation the next couple days, but I have videos planned to be posted. They were just recorded ahead of time, so unfortunately for you guys, you'll hear more of me. So thanks for watching, guys, and good luck out there. Yeah, it's all right. It's a fine midweek event. Low stress, my kind of jam.